let's head out to the streets with our Encounter Street team. There are so many activities and opportunities for prayer in parishes all over the world, but oftentimes people don't take advantage of them, and turnout for many of these opportunities are very low. So this month we decided to ask people how they encourage others to be more active in their faith. Let's find out how people responded to Encounter's Question of the Month.
Well, they have to figure out, I think, a path in which they can serve their church. And it can't be just something in their head. I think we as a church sometimes struggle to get people involved in ways that they find useful, energizing, and that feeds them spiritually. So I think people need to also get to know their faith, be able to defend it, learn apologetics, know their catechism a little bit, and then have an active life of prayer, which they can kind of build on that.
I think it really just starts with asking questions. That's how I began to take my faith a lot more seriously, was just questioning things and to some degree giving the church the benefit of the doubt and then seeking answers in the church. But I think that's really what it is. I don't think people ask enough questions about their faith or why we're all here, and so to do that is important on that road.
By inviting them to get to know Christ and to experience the love that He has to share with every one of us.
I teach religious education, so if I don't model the behavior for them, they're not going to get any example, unless they're getting a good example at home. I'm kind of what they're looking at. So I have to lead by example and put myself, on a plane where they can understand that I was created by God and so were they, and for them to, aspire to be good people.
I'd like to encourage people to read. There are a lot of good books on the spiritual life and devotions, and also to get involved with friends or groups that are interested in this kind of thing.
I try to encourage people by my example of what I do in my faith. I am very active in my parish and in my faith, and when I speak with somebody, I try to get them to do the same by my example. I help with RCIA training, so bringing people into our church and teach them more about their faith as well.
I think what you have to explain is that what our faith is more than just what you do on Sunday. It's what you live. And in living your faith, it's in every action that you do. So taking care of our planet, which is a gift that God has given us, is just one small example of how we can create a better world for ourselves and for our families and each other, because we're in this together.
And as usual, we want to hear from you. If you'd like to respond or make a comment about our Question of the Month, go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/EncounterCTV.